Yo, whoa, what's going on? Ladies and gentlemen, come on now. My name is Dante, and today we got a special video. Today I will be talking about my experience on Rec Crew this past summer. So, I know a lot of y'all been waiting for this video. Sorry it's been so late. I got caught up with school, a couple other videos.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you something.
We don't care.
Now, this is gonna be the next video to drop. Don't quote me on that though. But anyway, so Rec Crew is a part of North Texas Youth Ministries Youth Camp. So an easier way to put that is, as you guys know, I'm a huge follower of God. I'm gonna say that to the day that I die. I love God with all of my heart. So during summer, they hold a youth summer camp from the middle of June until the middle of July. And so basically Rec Crew, they kind of help with we kind of help with just setting up everything for all the churches that come in. It's a bunch of churches. But all the churches that come in, we help them get shirts together. We help them find out where the cabins are, the dorm. And we also help set up game, help set up the worship area and where the sermon gets taught and preached. So we do a lot of stuff, and honestly, it was amazing, dude. I would never say I had a better summer than this last summer. This last summer was the best. So that's what this video is about. I will be giving you guys my personal experience at Rec Crew. All right, so first things first, as soon as I get there, I'm greeted by I don't know how many people, probably 10, I'd say 10 people just outside. So the way it works, Rec Crew gets there about, I want to say 3 to 4 days earlier before the camp start. And we help bring a lot of the games and stuff and a lot of the stuff we're going to be using throughout all 7 camps to the actual campground that's right across the street. So that weekend or so we had, that's what we did the whole weekend, and it was amazing, I can't lie. But before we do all that, we have to introduce each other, meet each other, stuff like that, and get to know each other. And it was amazing, dude. As soon as I get there, about 10, 12 people just out there dancing with music, welcoming me in. They already knew my name somehow, so that was cool. I really didn't know too many people, and so it was good to meet them and just see how hyped they were. As soon as I got there, I was so scared because I didn't know anybody, but they welcomed me really well, so that was really good. Then after that, I want to say we all sat down in the room. That's when we got to more meet each other, just talk, and yeah. So after that, they put us to work, man. What I mean by put us to work, like I said, we had to bring everything from that place to the actual campground. But if you guys don't know Rec Crew, dude, Rec Crew builds every single game by hand, paints every single game by hand, and they literally, I don't know how, but the leaders literally found the best people ever for this, because I've told y'all multiple times, I'm not a handyman, dude. I suck with building stuff. Y'all saw me build my PC. That took literally an hour. So, or not my PC. I don't even know what it's called. Y'all saw me put together my monitor. It literally took me an hour, bro. So as you can tell, I struggled with gathering materials, going to the store, literally buying wood to chop and to paint and to measure out and stuff. So it was very different experience just to do that. But I'm glad I got to. I'm not gonna lie, that was super fun. I can't complain. It was super hot outside, guys. Middle of summer in Texas. Super hot, I'm not gonna lie. But honestly, if I didn't help, I would have felt so bad, because bro, there were genuinely, there was nobody not doing anything. And so I just felt like I had to, honestly. And I'm glad I did, because that's where most of my conversations came from, and to help me meet new people. Another aspect of it is rolling up shirts. Rolling up shirts, I never thought it would be so tedious to roll up shirts. But it's just the way that Rec Crew does it, which is very good because like they do not want anything to be half done, which I wholeheartedly agree. Like coming my first and last year as a camper, I never really like understood that like they did everything by themselves. Like they didn't have to go, they didn't buy pre-made shirts. They bought the shirts, rolled them up, had to put them in bags along with the drinks and everything else, like, or the water bottles, like other stuff like that. They had to count each bag. Like there's not just a company that's like, okay, you want this many in this bag, this many for this church. Like genuinely, we did everything, and I never would have thought that doing something like that could be so humbling, but it really is. Like honestly, that was probably like the most humbling experience, just the prep week, just because like we did all of this. And then it's like you really don't even think about it after. Like week 2, week 3 is like, okay, now we're moving really fast. But it's like, bro, prep week, bro, it was the business. It was the real stuff. So I was so like distraught at like, dang, this is kind of hard. And I'm not gonna lie, Kathy, Emma, and all the other group of people around me, I'm sorry, dude, but my shirts were probably the worst. Y'all probably have to redo my shirts at least 3 times.
Try.
At least 3 times. Each church. Okay, so the next part we're gonna talk about is the first camp, okay? So, the way it works, there are 7 camps, right? And they all last 3 to 4 days. That equals about a month, right? And so, the first camp, man, I don't even know how to put this into words, but it was, I'm not gonna lie, it was probably the most fun I've ever had. Like the most busy and chaotic amount of fun I've ever had was the first camp. Like just doing everything for the first time was so mind-blowing. Like through every activity, through even just welcoming the students and all the churches coming in, I'm just like, how are we gonna do this for 7 camps? Like I was so tired. Like I put so much energy into just welcoming the kids, giving them all a high five, boom, 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 throwing the football with them. You know how I be, man. Boy, if you don't... I really just don't know what to say besides it's the most chaotic fun I've ever had. And the thing about the first week is that this is your first time you're doing, especially for me, a first year Rec Crew member, it's literally your first time experiencing this. So I wasn't expecting, and as a person of high energy myself, I wasn't expecting me to run out of energy, to lose my voice, and my body being hurt, sore after the first day. Not the first camp, the first day. I was sore, my voice was almost gone. And probably from some of these videos I'm finna put up, you can already tell, like when I laugh, it does not sound right. And my voice is a lot deeper than probably what you hear. It probably sounds like this if I'm being for real, but...
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
Yeah, the first camp, it was amazing. Honestly, that was a life-changing experience. And that's honestly what got me hyped for every other camp. Just reliving that feeling in my head and being like, man, every camp has got to be like this, bro. And so, I'm really glad that we could that I experienced that for the first time. Like, I don't think I've ever experienced anything more fun than camp, but the first camp really just kind of set the tone for how it would go. So I'm gonna run you down a couple of specific videos that I got. So I know I got a video on the first day, us going up on stage. This is when my hair was still done, man. My hair was still beautiful on the first day. So basically how it works, we welcome them in. But then after that, when they're moving into their cabins, we are also setting other stuff up while not trying to like interact with as many kids so that we can kind of get announced as the Rec Crew. So we hid behind the tab while all the churches came over, all the students, and while Wyatt and Libby were on stage giving us all the props in the world, the best crew, stuff like that. We over there sitting behind, chit-chatting it up. I'm nervous. I'm over here. I'm like, do I want a flag? Do I want to hold the camera? I ended up holding the camera. I think I had a flag too. I don't remember though. But yes, dude, it was amazing. I'm not gonna lie. That's like, just to see like how much all the students really like look up to us, even though we're all following God the same. We're all following the same God. Is just amazing. Like, it's really amazing just to have an influence on the next generation, and just seeing that like all the students just start yelling whenever we get on stage. Like, that was really amazing. And so there's really no other feeling like that. So I thank every student that came. I hope you grew closer to God, and I hope you continue to grow closer to God. So after that, boom. And this is for every camp, by the way. So not just Camp 1 that this happened, but Wyatt and Libby, they'll introduce us, and then we'll come on stage, get everybody hyped, boom, 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 start doing some dances, Millie rocking, you feel me? So usually what we do, we see who can get the loudest before we start doing the activities. Like, try to see who can do the loudest, who can be the most creative. Just start giving out points, right? So if you're a camper and you're listening to this, you better be taking notes, because next year, it ain't no excuse. I'm giving you the blueprint, bro. So we give points to whoever's the loudest, whoever does something cool. You gotta make sure you get our attention though. If you do a backflip and I'm not looking, I'm not gonna give you points, feel me? And no point inflation next year.
No. Wait.
I was I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit lax this year with the point inflation. You know, first year I had to see how it was, but no point inflation. All right, so anyway, so yeah, we give out points just for doing creative stuff, cool stuff. Then there's a host every single time we're at the tab. So the host, they will basically lead us into our activities. So they'll introduce someone, and then someone new will lead an activity each and every time. So let's say, for instance, I'm leading the monkey.
That's got to be racist. There's no way.
Don't say anything. Let's say Charlie's leading the monkey. Yeah, Charlie's leading the monkey. So the host will introduce him. Hey, all right, guys, who's ready to come to a rainforest? Whoa, and then boom, our guy Charlie's gonna lead us in the monkey. Boom. So Charlie, we'll start grabbing the bananas. We'll go through all the monkey. Then boom, give it back to the host. We're gonna give out points for whoever do the best monkey. Boom. But basically, whoever does the best of that activity is gonna get points. It's really not that hard. So come with y'all's best game next year. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Yeah, so boom. After that, we got our big team game. So our big team game this year was Cornucopia. Man, I'm glad I was not a camper this year, man. Bro, last year, our big team game, it was not as rough as whatever just happened at Cornucopia, man. You guys were fighting for those tires. Great job to y'all. I really don't got too much to say. It's probably the most toughest game we've ever played. By far. Cornucopia. I mean, it's literally fight for the tire. Whoever get the most tires win. I know a couple of y'all are strong. You know what I mean? I've seen a couple of you guys dragging the tractor tire by yourself. Good on you, bro. Just be ready for next year. Boom. After that, we usually go back to the tab. And then I think by that time, it is time for lunch/dinner. I lucky don't remember. But after that, you guys will come. They'll eat. And while they eat, we eat as well, man. But something that specifically Rec Crew does very well, I think, is just like the way we ran each activity, and like after each activity, like sending the students off was definitely different. But I really like it. Like, we send them off, we trust them to get where they're supposed to be, and then we clean up. That was a big part of Rec Crew, making sure the campgrounds were clean, like there wasn't trash everywhere. And I really like that's what I'm saying. Like, it was so humbling, because it's like, as a camper, I'm kind of just like going from activity to activity, not really thinking about cleaning up unless I want points. Like, not really just doing it out of a servant heart. But Rec Crew, like, honestly, we're just doing it so that we can have a clean campgrounds. Like, we really care about what it looks like, and we don't want to have to do stuff like I was saying earlier. And so that's something that humbled me as well. Cleaning up, picking up trash, man. Picking up trash is very humbling. I've done it before, but I've never done it bare hand. Okay, I picked up trash with the trash grabber. I picked up trash with gloves on, but bare hand, it took another level of discipline for me. I'm gonna be honest, but that's what serving is, man. So, that was cool. Yeah, honestly, before I keep going, Red Crew really just kind of changed the way I look at serving. The way I think I looked at serving before, I think it was just mostly just helping other people, right? Helping other people get closer to God. But serving is also like doing stuff you don't want to do. So a lot of times serving for me looks like worshiping on Sundays, being on the welcome team on Sundays, being in kids on Sundays, just serving with them. Those are the ways I probably used to look at serving before camp. But after camp, picking up trash, praying for people is a great way to serve. I never even thought about that. Like, so many campers came up, asked me for a word of prayer. Pray for them, bro. I mean, a lot of times, like, it'll be like, I'll be praying for you, but you're right in front of me. Might as well pray for you, you know what I mean? Also, just like being generous, right? Making people feel like special, making people feel heard and stuff like that. That's all great ways to serve. And honestly, I couldn't thank anyone more than God for the opportunity to do all that this past summer. But yeah, let's go on and get back to it. So boom. Another big aspect of Red Crew was the debriefs, okay? So we had a debrief every morning, every afternoon, and every night, okay? So right now I'm gonna focus on morning and afternoon because night is a completely different story. Every morning we have to be at the tab at 8 in the morning. I don't even got an 8 a.m. So it's like, I'm not used to waking up that early. But we get up early and we just pray. We all just pray together. We listen to worship music, pray about the day, about the campers, and that lives will be changed, honestly. But yeah, we do that every day for about, I want to say 5-10 minutes. And then we'll all get together on the tab stage and listen to a speaker give the message, essentially, like a little devotional before we get our day started. So that was, dude, I want to say that was probably my favorite part of camp. Every day just doing that. I'm not going to lie, like that, dude. Of course, interacting with the campers was amazing. Interacting with church leaders and pastors was amazing. And I don't take any of that for granted, but honestly, just being poured into, even if it wasn't for 30 minutes or an hour sermon, just being poured into and being able to pray in a day full of chaos was honestly just amazing, even if it was at 8 a.m. I truly think that's probably what kept me going the most, was just devotional and just seeing like prayer showing up at camp, like us praying for things during devotional time, and then it actually happening at camp, like God really listening to us, God really hearing what we say. And so that was really important to me. I really appreciated each and every person who came and spoke to us for that whole month. It was amazing, and I can't wait to do it again. And yeah, so after devotional, another thing I want to talk about. So then we have, so that was the morning one. So then after the devotional time, we go into the order of how everything's going to go for that day. And honestly, that really helped me be more confident in leading, kind of, because we do this thing where, like I said earlier with leading the activities and dances, we pick like hosts and people who lead everything. But we don't just pick it based off of just off random selection. We do it based off who wants it more. So the way that works, is basically if someone says, or Wyatt or Libby, they'll say like, who wants to do this? You gotta want it. You can't just say, I'll do it. Nah, that's not gonna cut it, man. It's not gonna cut it. You gotta be like, I want it. You feel what I'm saying? Like you gotta literally shake Wyatt. You gotta do something crazy. And so that was a great way to get the day started. Just getting some hyperactivity going on. So that's how genuinely every single activity, whoever led that's how they were picked. So after that, we got the midday devo. So this is usually after, or the midday debrief, sorry. And this is usually after we get done from the big team games, and we come back to the tab and send the students, pastors, basically all the campers away for lunch. After we clean up, we'll have another debrief, talk about how everything has gone through the day, what we can fix for next camp, and what we're gonna do the rest of the day. And so this really helped me like kind of change what I did from camp to camp, with a lot of things, just like all the feedback from us letting Wyatt and Libby know we can do better, Wyatt and Libby letting us know we can do better. And I really appreciate the midday debrief. That was amazing. Let's dive in to the sermon, okay? So every day, I want to say at 7 o'clock, there was a different camp speaker for each camp. So obviously every sermon wasn't the same Madeline, wasn't necessarily on the same message, but I really enjoyed each and every sermon. Just being able to hear from so many different people and all of their perspectives. Dude, Pastor Spencer's picked an amazing group of speakers, and I can't wait for next year, honestly. Like, just hearing God's wisdom in so many different people from all different backgrounds, it was really amazing. And so that was great. I really loved worship, man. That Nelson worship, bro. Y'all know what y'all doing, bro. Y'all solid. I can't lie, like the sermons really, like each and every day, just being able to calm down for like an hour and just listen to God's word and also praise God. Like throughout the day, we're always moving. And so maybe there are like small times to pray, but never really as long as we did before, or before service, in the pre-service prayer every day. At the end of just about every service, us rec crew members, we would leave and we would go to our free time station. So after every sermon, after everybody is done praying, done with their action steps, done with their group talks, there's free time. So you can go to the field, you can go to the basketball court, you can go to the tab, and yeah, you pretty much just get to have fun with the rec crew members and your friends. So this was, bro, free time was always a vibe, man. I loved free time, dude. I love being able to serve in many different ways, bro. I'm glad, my favorite place, I'm not gonna lie, my favorite place, and this is where Point Inflation came from, is the tab, bro. The tab. I met so many campers at the tab, so many pastors at the tab. I got to speak with so many people, and I love the tab, bro. The tab is the place. But basically, no matter what you're doing, you're having fun. So at the tab, you get to, you can play games. You got the basketball courts to the right of the tab, the outside ones. Then under there's a host. If it was me, I'm giving out 1,000,000 points right then and there. Huh? Right then and there. And then you can also like throw the football if you want more light than in the field. Tab is where you just have fun at. Then we got the fields, that's soccer, football. And in the, I want to say the activity center, Lakeview Activity Center. That's where the food is, man. That's where the food is. If you want food, you gotta go there. I really enjoyed serving with the food pre-getting hurt, because I couldn't stand for a couple days. But Bro, that food is so good, bro. Like, I don't know. I genuinely don't know how the cooks are always so good. Also, Rec Crew are the cooks. But anyway, bro, they got Alani's there, energy drinks. You're gonna be up all night. They got water. They got all the sodas. They got, I wanna say electrolytes. Bro, they got corn dogs, hot dogs, nacho. What was the most bought thing? Chicken strips with fries. Bro, everything was so good, I'm not gonna lie. And then they had the best candies, dude. Yeah, honestly, that was probably my second favorite place to serve, just cause like, dude, smell of food, you can't go wrong with that, bro. That food is bust, trust. So boom, after that, we got the merch shop, man. The merch shop, bro. The merch shop is where, or you can't get this shirt, but where you get all your North Texas Youth Ministry shirts. You got the deep, no, that's what I'm wearing. We got the Santo shirt. That's the only one I remember. We got all kind of just God-based shirts. And honestly, dude, if I was rich, I would have bought every shirt there, bro. I legit, like, I'm not gonna lie. Those shirts are tough, bro. And I need to get in touch with bro who makes them, because they're tough. If you missed out this year, it's gonna be some next year. And so after that, we got the basketball court where you can go rock climbing, you can shoot some hoops, you can just chill if you want to be in the air condition. They got the ping pong tables outside. I think, what is it, wall ball or volleyball? They got a couple of those things, a couple of those courts. And yeah, that's mostly what free time is. So free time was amazing. I'm glad I got to experience that with all my Rec Crew members. That's honestly where we connected a lot, just being in the same place, leading in the same area. Especially with like different groups, like when there were like 2 groups in like the food place and stuff like that. That was cool, just connecting with them, even though it was super busy. Man, y'all be hungry. But yeah, so that was fun. So after free time is, y'all already know, man. Y'all already know, after free time, it's the good night song. On a night like this. Bro, that's gotta be my favorite activity. Like my favorite singular activity that we did. The good night song. Bro, it's so tough. Like, you literally cannot mess up the good night song. So the way it works, it goes, on a night like this, toot toot. And then, on a night like this, toot toot, wiggy wiggy, wiggy wiggy, okay? On a night like this, toot toot, wiggy wiggy, what? All right. And so after this is where y'all be messing up. And I'm finna teach y'all. I'm finna give y'all the sauce. On a night like this, toot toot, wiggy wiggy, what? All right. On a night like this, toot toot, wiggy wiggy, what? Na 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 na, not da na na na. Now, it's an honest mistake, right? I haven't made the mistake, of course, right? But it's na 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 na, not da na na na. Okay, so just think of like, not Dante, but Nante. Feel me?
What?
So, na 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 na. All right. All right, but anyway, y'all know the rest of the song, and then you hop through the hoop. Hopping through the hoop was my favorite before I got hurt, man. Bro, hopping through that hoop was just so tough, and it took the wind out of you. If I'm being honest, it took the wind out of you, especially if you already win. So it's like, hey, I'm gonna do it again. After that, boom, we send the ladies or the fellas off to bed, and then we play a little game with the ladies or the fellas, whoever stayed. And the winner get extra points for their team. It's that simple. Now, I will say, I wish that I could have competed with you guys, maybe took some points from all of y'all, because you guys were kind of slacking. They were kind of slacking on the activity. I mean, on the competitiveness, you know what I mean? So, next year, y'all got to be on y'all's game. I might be stealing some points. Not saying I will, but I might be. I got to check with Pastor Spencer. You know how it be, but we're going to see, man. We're going to see. But yeah, so boom, after that, honestly, this is the most humbling part. The most humbling part. More than the shirts, more than making all the games, more than making all the signs. The most humbling part, cleaning up after late night, man. I love it, right? But man, Camp 5 and 6, cleaning up when you're dead tired, bro. Just dead tired is just very humbling. Now, I think I might have a couple videos. I think they may be straight up and down, but bro, this is at 11, 12 o'clock every day after late night. We go back to the multi-purpose center. That's where the services are held at. Just cleaning up for like 2-3 hours. Just cleaning up trash on the ground. Then after you clean up trash, we have to like take into account like how many people go into each row. How many rows of people there's gonna be. We set up all the chairs by ourselves. Now, I'm not gonna lie, even after a whole month of doing this, I suck, dude. Team 5, y'all know how hard it was to have me on the team putting the chairs up. Putting them in rows, man. This was so hard. I genuinely like wanted to give the responsibility of putting the chairs to my team, Team 5, while I just picked up trash all the time, not even kidding. Like, bro, I don't think I've ever struggled with something that seemed so simple before, but man, like I felt like I was very not qualified for being on Red Crew because it's like I felt like everybody else really had it down, like with how rows go. And like every time I would do a row, someone would be like,
that is not correct.
I'd be like, bro, like, I'm trying. And so, man, I'm not gonna lie, that was probably the hardest part, and the most humbling part. Just at 12 at night, 1 at night, when you're tired and you're just ready to go to bed. This is the last thing we do before bed most nights. So we clean up the whole campground as much as we can and then head to the multi, pick up trash, fix the chairs. Honestly, I genuinely don't know why it was so hard for me to do that, but I genuinely was not able to learn why I was doing it wrong the whole time. But I'm very happy that we have such a supportive group of people that were on Red Crew, like, because I was messing up the whole time. Like, one person would be doing one side of the chairs, I'd be doing the other side, and it would just be genuinely from where I started, it would just be curved. Like, this is theirs and this is mine. Like, what am I doing? And so I'm very grateful for each and every Red Crew member who gave me patience, or were patient with me. And so that was the most humbling part by far, every single night. So after we did the chairs, then we have our final debrief for the day. Like I said, debriefs is where we go over everything, but at the end of the day, this is what we use to reflect, okay? So it was usually led by Wyatt Libby, sometimes Pastor Spencer. Now, I want to say, it's kind of scared when you see Pastor Spencer up there at the end, because it's like, did I do something wrong? Like, is he have to call me out on it? You know what I'm saying? But honestly, we just have a really good group of leaders. I'm very glad that, like, if we did do something wrong, they wouldn't necessarily like point us out in front of the whole group. Like, they would kind of pull us aside, or if we did do something wrong and it wasn't that serious, then they would let us know then. But yeah, so this is where we talk about what we liked, what they liked, and what they didn't like, things we can fix for the next camp. This is where most of the reflection and changes came from camp to camp, like just from the debriefs night to night. And then we go to bed, and then we wake up for the next day. So, and we do the whole thing over again. So from the morning devo to the activities, to the big team game, to lunch, to cleaning up, service, free time, all that stuff. I truly can say that being a part of Red Crew was the most influential time of my life. I'm very glad that I was able to do that, and that I will continue to be able to serve alongside these amazing young men and women. And I just can't thank God enough for everyone involved, whether I said your name or not. I love you, And I really just hope that you all can just love God with all your heart, as much. Obviously, we can't love him as much as he loves us, but just to continue trusting him no matter what, even when it doesn't look the way we may want it to look, if that makes sense. I don't have much to say. I'm gonna put a couple videos up probably. And I love you guys. I'm happy to finally have this video out. Blake. You know what I said. Before we stop, I want to say one more thing, okay? The word of the year is Jimmy, okay? And not even of the year, for the rest of my life, it's Jimmy, okay? So Jimmy. Jmihwe. Just make it happen with excellence. With excellence, okay? So that was the motto that we rode by this whole summer. I don't know who introduced this, but with excellence, that really helped. That honestly really helped me continue to push through even when I was tired each and every day. Just thinking like Jimmy, like we gotta get it done with excellence though, not just half do it. And that's something I can say that I really tried to stay focused on this past summer. Just not doing it just to do it, but doing it because I love God, and just doing it out of a place of a servant. Jimmy, ladies and gentlemen.
Derp. Derpity derp 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 derp.
It's not what I do, it's who I am. I bring the heat, set the pace, and raise the bar. I don't do average, I go 120. When it gets heavy, I get stronger. When it gets tough, I pray harder. My yes matters, I shift the atmosphere. I don't clock in, I lock in. First in, last out, all in. I run with purpose, not for comfort, not for credit, but for the kingdom. I'm counting the cost, charge my debit. It's not about me, it's about him. So, all right, hands ready, chin up, back steady, back crew, back crew.
One more time. One more time. Ah! It's so tough, bro. It's so tough. Hey! Wait, let me see. Ah!
That ain't right.
Ready? Oh! Wait, here we go, here we go, here we go. Ah! Yes, sir! Give me some cake! Ah! Let's go! Yeah, here we go. She finna jump. Oh my gosh. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. If she failed, this would be the most catastrophic event. Hey! Oh! Oh! Hey! 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 Superwoman! Superwoman! Yeah! Yeah! Oh my gosh! Oh! Oh! Hey! Hey! How's she gonna get that? Nice help, Emma.
Look at this dude. Wait till you see the. No, 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 no.
Nice help. How's she gonna get? How's she gonna get down? How's she gonna get down? How's she gonna get down, guys? There we
I
go.
don't think you were helping touch your toes.
I was helping. Why do you think when I let go, they were dropping hair? My fingers are stronger than anyone's muscles. Carried.
Oh, this sound effects.
We're getting into it right now. What?
It's hot in that room because the door is locked, so they have it open.
Why is she yelling? Bye.
No, that was for real.
What? Hey. All right, we just finished our first day of the last camp. And we're finna have an even better day tomorrow. We're gonna bring the energy, bring the heat, set the pace, and then raise that bar. We're finna get a great night's sleep. We're finna eat some great food. And then we gon' be hype tomorrow. Hey, hype on 3, hype on me. 1, 2, 3, hype.
If you like this video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. I love you. More videos to come. And pop quiz on Friday. Make sure you bring your pencil. We got 8 multiple choice questions, 2 true or false. And I will take 5 points off if you don't put your name on top of paper. Now, I love you. I hope you have a great rest of your day /night. Peace.